is the failure of the government to secure enough tests. You simply can't get enough rapid antigen tests, and that is causing a major concern for them in terms of workforce shortages, adding to it, because if people can't get a test and they're unsure of why it is that they perhaps are feeling unwell, then that's creating a reluctance and is adding to the labour shortages which are here on the reef. That's the big priority that we got from them this morning. The federal government needs to do better. How it is that having failed to secure enough vaccines, failed on purpose-built quarantine, then failed now on the booster shot rollout whereby appointments are being delayed, the children who can't get appointments, parents who are struggling to get appointments even though from yesterday children became eligible for the vaccine, and of course the issue of testing which has been quite frankly a diabolical situation, given that rapid antigen tests were approved by the TGA in September. They were part of the national plan and they came into force and became available here from November 1. The tourism operators expressed some dismay that you've had rapid antigen tests being produced here and exported overseas, even though those companies approached the federal government to purchase those rapid antigen tests so that they would become available. It's made it very difficult for people here, but we will provide support for the tourism sector. Of course, we spoke as well about how when this government was first elected, they forgot to appoint a tourism minister. That says it all about this government, a failure to even appoint a tourism sector at the beginning of this decade, long that they've had in government, says it all about their failure to prioritise it. We also spoke about the need to ensure that tourism is a career. It's not seen as something that people just do on a casual basis while they're at uni. It's something that builds careers. It's a major export for Australia, and it is something that should be valued. And we spoke as well about the potential of our skills package, which with 465,000 free TAFE places. How do we upskill the tourism workforce? Because these are skilled jobs and we need to make sure that they're valued into the future. Happy to take questions.
What is holding up the rollout of vaccines at present? Supply issues or distribution issues, and what needs to be done?
Well, there are major problems with supply getting to where it's needed. The federal government continues to say everything's all okay. Well, they need to get out, because the fact is that people are having difficulties getting their booster shots. They're having their appointments delayed. People are having problems. If you speak to doctors, we were at a medical centre yesterday in Townsville, whereby the promised supply just didn't come last week, was delayed for an additional week. And the problem that that's creating, whether it be children getting their first dose or adults getting their booster, or indeed adults getting their first or second dose, is that if you have appointments which are made and then delayed, that just adds to the issue out there of lowering vaccination rates and adds to the frustration. And certainly the receptionist at the medical centre yesterday is replicated right around the country, of people making calls. Why is it that people are having to make calls trying to search somewhere to get a booster shot into the third year of this pandemic, or trying to get their children vaccinated, just as people are either making calls or travelling around from pharmacy to pharmacy or shop to shop trying to find a rapid antigen test that's